Well, what have we got going on here, Pasty?
Well, we're gonna call this pay-per-view that is super predictable and doesn't seem like it's gonna be a lot of fun. Kicking off with the pre-show with the Raw Women's Championship. Seeing Asuka defending her gold against manager Zelina Vega. This was supposed to be somebody else entirely, and then Zelina just replaced them, I guess.
Yeah, I think it was. Was it another COVID thing, or was it one of the injuries? I don't remember.
I don't remember entirely. I just think it's weird because Zelina hasn't done a lot of wrestling since she's been on main roster.
Not in WWE, although she is a pretty solid wrestler.
Oh, yeah. But it just goes to show WWE, wins and losses don't matter. You want that title championship.
Right.
This is probably going to be a good match, and it shouldn't be on the pre-show. And I bet if the fans all took to Twitter and bitched about it, it wouldn't get moved because this is WWE. God, I think Asuka's probably winning this one.
Yeah, pre-show doesn't matter, although they can always change it up. But this almost looks like it might be the second best match on the card, maybe best match on the card. Although they're probably going to give it 7 minutes on the pre-show, so it could be better than it's gonna be. I'm going with Asuka though. Like you said, they're not giving it to Zelina Vega. She's just a stand-in, and she's not. She's not even a second-tier wrestler right now in WWE. So. Next up, we got the United States Championship match. Bobby Lashley defending his title against Apollo Crews, who he just won it from. I'm going Bobby Lashley. I don't know why he'd lose it so soon. Although I would love to see Crews beat Lashley and without any questions, just straight up beat him.
Yeah.
In the middle of the ring.
That would be really cool. They finally put gold on Lashley. I don't see that them taking it off of him this soon.
No, me neither.
Yeah. So that brings us to the Women's Tag Championship match. Seeing Shayna Baszler and Nia Jax defend their newly found gold against Riot Squad, or as I like to call them, Riot Squad Light, because they don't even talk about the fact they're missing a member. Ruby Riott and Liv Morgan.
Yeah. That's who you're picking?
No.
Oh. You're just saying their name and then pausing.
Yeah. I was just waiting to see if you had anything to say.
About the Riot Squad? Not quite. Not quite. I don't know what to say about this whole fucking pay-per-view. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Not only have I not been following the shit leading up to it, it's just like nothing even is exciting me, really. I don't know.
I think Baszler, Jax are winning this. It's pretty...
I'm going with Shayna and Nia as well. I think they're not losing to the Riot Squad.
Read it like you put it down.
Nia Jaxler is going to win it, baby. Then we got the SmackDown Tag Championships. They're up for grabs. Cesaro and Nakamura defending against Lucha House Party. Lucha.
Haven't seen them in action in a while. Definitely not on a pay-per-view in a minute.
Right.
Buh. I mean, if this isn't obvious, I don't know what is.
What is?
I don't know.
I'm going to go with Cesaro Shinsuke Nakamura.
Yes, that's right. Sasuke Antonio Mura.
Are they still in the artist tangent
Collective.
or whatever they called it? There you go.
I think Zayn wanted them to be, but they're like, no, we're doing our own thing now. They're just called the artists, I guess.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, I want to see them put Cesaro in one of those funny little French hats and like a striped black and white shirt. Give him a paint palette.
Make
It'd
him
be
an
good.
artist.
A little pink ascot.
Right. Yeah, I think that was such a weird collection of three people. Like three entirely super
Hugely talented
individuals.
people. Yeah.
Yeah, but they really have nothing in common. And sometimes that works. You looked at Cesaro and Sheamus, and I thought that was going to be the shits, and that turned out to be awesome.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
But, you know, you can only do that so many times. More often than not, it just isn't going to work.
Then we have the Raw Tag Team Championships on the line, seeing the Street Profits defending their gold against Andrade and Angel Garza for possibly the 60th time. It's been Street Profits' entire title run is versus Andrade and Angel Garza.
I think so.
It's really ridiculous, and so I don't really see it changing. So Street Profits, baby.
Well, like you said, they've faced them 1 million times, and I figure, you know, even a broken clock is right twice a day. So, God, they don't get it now. Just send them back to NXT or the 205. That's still a thing, isn't it? I read somewhere that's like something like results of 205
Live
like,
is still it's still a thing.
That's a thing.
Yep.
Remember when we were all hyped for it? It sucks.
I think I watched like 3 weeks.
Yeah, I'm gonna pick Andrade and Garza. I'm gonna take them to get it. If they don't get it now, just get rid of them. Just get rid of them. Send them somewhere they can do something. They're talented. They're both super talented. And with Andrade banging Charlotte, you know, you'd think.
She ain't around right now, and that's probably why they're not doing anything with him.
She's NXT in it, baby.
She ain't even doing anything there, as far as I know.
And she's just babying it.
She did that championship run on NXT, then she came back to the main roster, and then she went away again.
Probably, in all honesty, just staying away and trying to stay healthy. I wouldn't be surprised. She probably spends time with her dad, and her dad has a lot of health issues, so I wouldn't knock her for that. It'd probably be the one thing I think that she ever did good. Moving on to the women of WWE, SmackDown Women's Championship. Bayley taking on Nikki Cross. Now, I will say here that it's been noted that both Bayley and Sasha Banks recorded their skit for this week's whatever SmackDown apparently they're on in the Performance Center. Now, I don't know how long ago they recorded it or if they actually recorded it there or not. But if they did, it's a possibility that both Bayley and Sasha won't be able to make it to the show, so I'm not sure what would happen with this match. That being said...
It'd probably be Nikki Cross versus Alexa Bliss at that point.
Yeah. That being said, I'm just going to pick Bayley to keep it. I don't see Nikki Cross beating Bayley. Now, if it gets switched up, it gets switched up. Who knows? But I'm going Bayley.
Yeah, I'm going Bayley. It's not Nikki Cross's time. Yeah. Yeah. And then also the whole let's build this Bayley Banks thing till Mania doesn't work without a championship. It doesn't work the way everybody wants it to anyway.
Right. It won't work as well, probably.
Yeah.
I agree.
And then that brings us to the Intercontinental Championship 3-way ladder match, which I'm super stoked on. Jeff Hardy's defending his gold against AJ Styles and Sami Zayn.
This could be an amazing match. Yeah.
Jeff can just kind of take it easy, for the most part. Have his couple of big spots, but other than that, don't pull a Matt Hardy.
Yeah, don't let him on a scissor lift. Not make that be part of the damn match. We don't need a scissor lift spot.
It's AJ Styles doing a Canadian Destroyer off the scissor lift on Jeff Hardy.
I could see it.
On to bare concrete.
I could see it. But yeah, I agree with you. This has the potential to easily be the best match, and has the potential to be one of the better ladder matches in the history of the promotion. Although all three of these guys are kind of past their prime when it comes to really high flying and hardcore kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So we'll see how they play it. You know, they're all capable of busting it out when it's worth it. Is Clash of Champions worth it? I don't know.
I mean, you need something to make people talk about it in the future. You know what I mean? I feel like this is probably that match. Honestly, I'm kind of surprised it's not either main eventing or kicking it off. Just because. I guess it's an IC match, so it couldn't main event.
I mean, it
in
could.
Vince's eyes. In Vince's eyes.
If they're smart, this will be the first match of the night.
Yeah. Set that pace. Although I don't know the rest of the night can keep up with it. I guess we'll see.
They probably can't, but then, people can watch this match and tune out.
So I'm going with the rightful Intercontinental Champion, Sami Zayn. He just left for health reasons, and WWE said he wasn't going to lose his place. It's not right that they took his championship and gave it to somebody else, let alone an old man like Jeff Hardy. Sami Zayn all day, baby.
Old man Hardy. I like that. You know what? I'm going with. I feel bad because I only have so far one person losing their title, but I'm gonna have to go with Hardy. I think it's an easy way to protect him and not, the AJ and Sami Zayn can bust themselves up real good and Hardy can take advantage of it at the end of the day and grab it. The thing that worries me is Hardy's known for taking a big risk and then selling it until the end, and then somebody, wins it while he's lying on the ground.
That horrible elimination chamber spot where he swung on the top and then, face planted.
Yeah.
Ouch.
So I'm going to stick with Jeff Hardy, although I could really see either of these three winning it, to be honest. But
yeah,
I think they're trying to. It might have been part of Jeff re-signing. It would be like, hey, I get my theme music, number one. Get my theme music.
I get to do Willow.
And I keep the title. Yeah, Willow. Don't forget Willow. So I think
he has to lose the title to get Willow, though, doesn't he? He has to break. It can't just be like, oh, I've retained my championship. What? Jeff Hardy's evolving.
No, I would agree. I think he can't. He needs to lose the title to Willow himself.
That, and I think I got a pretty good standpoint saying Sami Zayn never lost it, and WWE said that they weren't going to lose their place. Roman Reigns came back and got his championship back. That's all I'm saying.
all I'm saying is Sami Zayn ain't Roman Reigns, okay?
He's better.
He is, but not if you ask.
Dude, I want to see dueling heel promos between Sami Zayn and MJF. Please.
That would be fun. That would be
Good
fun.
God. I don't think you could get better. I don't think you could have a better combination of promos.
That would be great. I'd love it. I'd listen to it. I'd like to see
just have them do a podcast together where they just hate each other.
I'd like to see Sonny Kiss and Sami Zayn versus MJF and Kevin Owens.
Kevin Steen,
baby. Although now that I said that, I'm confusing Joey Janela with MJF because I was thinking of Joey Janela and Sonny Kiss, so that really made very little sense. Just like this pay-per-view! Woo-hoo! See that segue I did there, Pacey?
Good segue.
Moving on, we got a Universal Championship match. Good storytelling for this one, at least, I think. I mean, I haven't been following along, but I like the fact you got Roman Reigns defending his Universal Championship against his cousin, Jey Uso. I mean, we all know who's winning. Roman Reigns ain't dropping the title this soon, and it definitely isn't going to be to Jey Uso. But I think these two being so close and everything, and Jey really wanting to put on a show, this could surprise me and become an actual really good match, maybe a great match.
Dude, the Usos, just like Sheamus and Cesaro, have been part of some of the best tag team matches in WWE of the last decade, if not 20 years.
Right.
I think Jey Uso... Can he go on his own?
Yeah, that's just it. Is he going to be a Bully Ray or is he going to be a Devon, I mean, hey, it is what it is.
I hope they're both Bully Rays, just saying.
So with that being said, I'm going Roman Reigns. It's obvious